Welcome, welcome back to the Ilika Wow Caribbean Reality TV experience. Here you get the Black perspective, you get the Caribbean perspective, you get the womanist perspective, and you get an academic perspective on reality TV. And right now we're reviewing Love Island USA Season 8, and we are on episode 19. So stick around, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's jump right into the orgy episode. I feel like this needed a viewer discretion is advised situation. Because we know a lot of young kids look at this thing like, I'm like, look away. Anyway, so we start off with Kenzie having the time of her life chatting with Dylan. Kenzie is grafting her. Dylan is cute. I'll give her that. Kenzie be calling her boobs sugar, spice, and her face everything nice, boo. It's sugar, spice, and everything nice. So lustful. Let Kenzie catch me calling her lustful, you'll find out. She's like, oh, Dylan is 100% what she has been waiting for. Not Caleb. Well, we know Corbin was not that. Dylan is 100% what she has been waiting for. The energy she's getting from him is making her aura stronger. I'm so exhausted with Kenzie. It's unreal. Something in that milk is just not clean, and I mean that milk. They compliment each other on their eyes, and I'm always like a little uncomfortable with like compliments on eyes because it's colored eyes are attached to a certain race. So what? I can't have nice eyes because I black? And if you call me nice eyes, that's because I have some white grandparents somewhere. Mm, no, 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 no. Well, anyway, let white people do white people business. And black people, when you start, don't call nice eyes just because he has green eyes from a grandparent. Let's call our brown eyes nice eyes too. Anyway, so we move on to Corbin and Parmida, and apparently Parmida been looking for Corbin in the streets. She been wanting to work out with Corbin. Dude, that BBD is popular. Ooh, this girl's been wanting that BBD. So she says Caleb gives her husband vibes and Corbin is a clown. Look at what they're attaching to your bodies, people. I feel like we don't listen to people when they speak, and that is where, let me tell you, when you flesh through conversation and you pick the words apart, that's where you really find what people are saying. And that is what I like about this, like doing these reviews and stuff. But anyway, I'm actually liking the two of them together. There's a vibe there. I don't know. There's something there that I really like. So he's like, oh, we're about to be a problem. And somebody want kiss more than Corbin. Corbin didn't have to ask Parmida for the kiss, because Parmida been wanting to do that for the longest while. She literally lunges Corbin, at Corbin for the kiss. Anyway, so we have Casey asking Sydney to spend the night with her because he's like in his exploring mode. He says him and Aniyah are very strong, but again, he shows doubts. I do not like that she asked him areas where she can improve. You could see like, yo, dark skin girlies really be having like a tough go at it. But I like when people like Cash came in, when people like Shelly came in, like the way we do not allow the world, like those girlies who do not allow the world to beat them down just because they have dark skin. These are the girlies that we should be learning from. So Sydney, I need you to boost up, my girl. You're gorgeous. You're absolutely stunning. So Casey been showing people he can explore. He just didn't want to explore. Casey is trying to prove that he's a man to whom? Casey, you're proving that you are a man to people who are plotting and planning for that 100K. So we need to decide what we're doing. Are we going to like remain grounded in our emotions and having like a full human experience, or are we going to be calculating every step of the way? But at the same time, I just can't. At this point, we've had so much reality TV and so many disappointments with Black folks being played and manipulated by white people that at this point you would think that we had learned enough lessons to navigate differently. But no, Casey is trying to prove that he is a man and he can explore. To whom, boo? Fumble your 100K just to show you got D. When they been done, you have D. But anyway, Jen and Gal, she says he is so her type, and we know because you said you wouldn't even talk to Gabe outside of the house. She asked him to share a bed. We have Mel and Ronnie, who calls her adorable and cute. That was actually like really nice. And that is intercut with Sincere and Amora. And she says she hopes Sincere is putting himself and his needs first. Like that is not what he always does. She loves his emotional intelligence. Yes, he's emotionally intelligent, but because that is what he uses to manipulate the women's. So sis is a butterfly, and she says she was asking God for a sign. Babe, that one is not from God. That butterfly is not from the Lord. Trust and believe. Anyway, they're sitting in a group. Palmida is between Corbin and Caleb, and she's giving Corbin all the energy, and Caleb is so uncomfortable. Caleb is like, I'm not doing this again. So Corbin is like, yeah, looks like we're on the same girl again. Caleb is like, yeah, but at the back of his mind, Caleb is like, nope, I'm not losing to you again, but I'm hopping on the other train coming. Please and thanks. And Caleb, that was smart. Okay. So then we have Casey having a conversation with TT. And he's telling her that he still need to spend the night, and she is pissed off. And he makes it very clear that he is exploring. He expects her to explore. And then she's like, do what you want to do. And she's like, noted. Sis. Hello, hello. A little pea never hold nobody. As soon as you come, you jump on him, you give him kiss, kiss, kiss. You give him a little some touch, touch, feel, feel, feel. That will not hold a man down. A little pea never hold nobody. Okay? Anyway, so Jen, Kata, and Trinity have a conversation. Jen is stoked. Kata thinks Che is super hot. And Trinity is bigging up Zach like he is a knight. And again, I always say in comparison to what? So Casey, when she speaks about Casey, and partly because of what Casey said, and partly because of the energy that Bryce has put behind it, all the manipulation, and then I don't want to think so, but I believe, and I'm going to watch it play out. I believe that Trinity and Kata are in on Zach and Bryce's game of pushing towards the end. Because Trinity is like bigging up Zach, like you swear it was a knight in shining armor, but in comparison to what? In comparison to how she speaks about Casey, calls him MFK, they literally treat Casey like a dog in this house. Like, I'm not kidding you. And to have Trinity jump on that bandwagon, and then she's all like, she and Corey made out, but she's thinking about Bryce. Talk about the plan. Caleb asked Jaden to share a bed. Good boy. Because Parmida is not coming back. Parmida been wanting Corbin for a while, boo. So the guys are speaking kids. He says he's starting to feel guilty. Zach jump in and is speaking about what's she name? The girl Casey with, oh, she reacted worse than Aniyah did. TT. She acted worse than Aniyah did. I need white men in that house to stop commenting on Black women and how they interact. Like, please, please. It is making me extremely uncomfortable. Please. We express ourselves. We don't keep it in and then be passive aggressive like you were with Kato. We tell you what we're thinking. So y'all need to hold it, hold it, hold it, chill on it, please. Anyway, they gone to bed and it's Parmesan and Corbin in bed. Whoa, whoa, the bed is on fire. It's morning time. Casey says he is, Zach says he's figuring it out. Sorry. But I know Zach has his eye on the prize. Casey says he's more attracted to TT and will tell Sydney he will sleep with TT tonight. Casey, you need to stop playing with these women. Like, you really need to stop. Like, y'all treating these women like it's kind of like a playground and you just have to play, to touch, to bite. I don't like it. I do not like it. They're all women. They're all people with feelings. And it's making me like, okay, maybe I wasn't comfortable for the entire episode. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So we have Mel and Corey speaking. And I think Corey is maybe a little more attracted to Mel. He tells us she been tops for him. He calls her a powerful woman, and then tells her there are a few men who can match up with them. I'm always suspicious when men be like, "You're such a powerful woman," and it's just like, why do you want to dominate me if you think that I'm a powerful woman? Why can't you just come experience the power instead of trying to control it? Bask in the ambience. Don't try to control it. But anyway, we move on to Che and Keda. Che says he does not have social media, and Keda is like, bling, bling, boo, 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 boo. Keda is there to play, and she's going right back to Zach. We have Casey and TT again. He brings up what happened the night before, and first thing she asks, you think I'm crazy? Girl, yes. Honestly, yes. It was inappropriate. You should not have behaved like that. You know what show that you're on. Then we go back to the villa with Mel, Aniyah, and Trinity. Trinity wants Bryce. Trinity wants Bryce. Play, play. Mel says she likes to chat with Corey. Trinity encourages her. But she is worried about Sincere. Mel is worried about Sincere. Trinity, Trinity, my eyes are on you. I am spying a play with you, your man, Zach, and Kato. We're making the run for the 100K. But I suspect you'll get caught in the melee. I suspect in the play, you will end up obsessed with Bryce, but Bryce wants Zach. Y'all, pay attention and stop being played by people. Now, Trinity is like, I'll be there waiting for Bryce. And she's doing the exact same. That's why I'm thinking it's a game, because she's doing the exact same thing that Bryce is doing. It's the same play. We go for somebody else. Bryce didn't end up like having any real connections with anybody. He didn't even try. She got a connection. Then they come out of it crying about how they miss each other so much. Of course, the tears and whatever will play on the audience's feelings, etc. And people will be like, oh my God, they love each other so much, or whatever. But meanwhile, both of them are encouraging people to go explore. Double bind. Am I reading too much into it, or Am I using the ancient eye? We'll find out. So, meanwhile, Aniyah tells her they should be indulging. So they convinced Yubu to be indulging, and they will not indulge. Y'all so silly. And I don't want to use the other word because silly is a little gentle. Keep your eyes on people, y'all. Keep your eyes on people trying to play chess with you and using you as a pawn. Anyway, we move to Caleb and Jaden. They have a good chat. He asks her if she's a natural blonde, because ding, ding, ding. And then it's nighttime. Casey says him and Corbin are going to break hearts. You can tell Sincere if he sleeps tomorrow one more game, he will care about her. So we have our colored men diving in pee, rolling in pee, causing all the drama. What are Zach and Bryce doing? Okay, okay. I don't like that the girls, again, I don't like how they speak about the girls, that they're treating them like playthings. So Casey says he has nothing in common with Aniyah, and he thinks he has a lot in common with Titi. Casey, it looks like Beth Meg will Among you're about to get stuck in that swamp. So I'm looking at Kata's face when Mel says she will keep exploring Corey, and I swear there was a smirk. I swear there was a smirk. Game time. Bow, bow, wow. Hey, hey, Black people. Anyway, remember this is a Black perspective. I'm giving you the ultra blackety blackety black perspective here. So stay on, people. Fight the power. So Casey is there doubting that Aniyah ever liked him because he was not picked. Titi is all for him. Who does that remind you of from 2 years ago? Okay. I think Casey actually really likes Aniyah, to be honest, but the other part of it is that Aniyah play too much. Aniyah be playing too much. Aniyah punishes Casey too much. You don't have to punish a man to know if he likes you. Like, stop it. But Corbin says he has just not been thinking about Kenzie. Anyway, the texts come in and it is orgy time. Cue the soft porn, which is bordering on hard porn. I don't want to see it. But we know Kenzie, as soon as the text came in, I'm like, Kenzie about to split. Lana Mercy. So they go head to head with their partners in the villa. So they have the challenge. They have the balls and the whatever you call it, spinning, spinning. They choose one and they go head to head with their partner in the villa. And they have this meter that determines who is better. So you actually pushed to go to the edge. And I didn't think they needed all of that. Love Island, I don't think you needed all of that. Like, let's not push it to like so close to the edge. To the point where even in Corbin's situation, there was some parts that you could not even show us. We didn't need it to go that far, like honestly. Just leave it like light and cute. We don't need all of that. Anyway, so we have Mel and Sincere going against each other. They get licked and Mel, whoosh. Hi, yeah, yeah. Mel licks so much, the villa wins. Kata and Zach against each other. And the racist, my dear, the MAGA racist girl is still with us. Nobody knows why. Love Island, can you please tell us why you still have this girl with us? Or maybe I'm behind time and I don't know why. But racist sis, openly, blatantly racist sis, is still with us. They get kissed, and oof, Bryce is turned on, eh? Bryce is into it. So the villa wins, and Zach spirals. Oh, I believe you. Okay. We get Jen and Caleb, they get tickled. And Caleb is like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Villa wins. Surprise, surprise! The black people get dance. People, sometimes I think they just be messing with us too bad. Tell me why Caleb didn't get dance. Jen ain't get dance, but Aniyah Casey get dance. Circus time? Me not like it, me not like it. But anyway, Titi start dancing and all shenani out. Oh, all the girls song out, butt in the air. What? You know, I have this thing where if I go to a club and there are like a lot of people outside of my race, I do not dance because I do not want to become a spectacle like my ancestors were. Now, if I'm in a Caribbean club or an African club, that's a different situation. But in terms of becoming a spectacle for the gaze of others, and we already have all these like over sexualized tropes attached to us, no, no. I swear I be thinking too much. Anyway, this is Black philosophy. So Casa wins because Titi threw it back and Casey give them everything. Then we have Trinity and Bryce go against each other and they get sucked on the whoosh. You know, Bryce like to suck. I don't think they actually picked stuff. They look like they picked stuff, but I think production was like, here's your ball. Here's your ball. Anyway, so I was so uncomfortable with the way Bryce shoved Sydney down. And you could see she was uncomfortable and shoved his fingers down her throat. That was like masochist shit. And I don't like it. It made me so uncomfortable. No, 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 no. But Zach is into it. And Casa wins. Ew, I have to shake this off me. Ew. Then we have Kenzie going against Corbin, and Kenzie again. Kenzie gets the opportunity to perform. Kenzie did this. Kenzie did that. Up and down. Kenzie, oh yo, 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 yo. Corbin did so much. As I mentioned earlier, Corbin does so much with Palmita. Even the camera had to be like, nope, sorry. Cut here. Zoom in here. Hey, hey. So Casa wins and Kenzie is like, how? Because I done did so much. Are they having sex over there? So surprise, surprise, it's a tie. And Love Island gets to have this huge orgy in each house. And boy, Villa went in girl and boy and there and this, like there three and they go, yeah, hey. Love Island, we actually don't need that. Can you just allow this to be a family-friendly show? I don't feel like we need all of that. We don't. Come on. Anyway, so after everything, we have Corey and Mel having a conversation. First of all, Trini tells Corey, no, thank you. I'm waiting for my white man. So while everybody is focused on Trinity saying that she's wondering if she's good enough for Bryce, Bryce will meet another white woman. Trinity is all about the play. Because you can't tell me both Trinity and Bryce playing off the same playbook. Script for script. This is what we do first, we do second. And now Trinity tells Corey, no, thank you. And then Corey is off to Mel, and she tells him he is her number one. And he asked her if she is actually open, and she says she is. But we cut to Sincere and Amara. So just in case you were thinking that Mel and Sincere could have the love story, production and editing, as usual, Skimming Up will tell you no, we're not voting for them. We have Trinity and Bryce who have cried for each other. Crying for each other. And now we have Mel about to, well, Mel is always respectful. Intercut with Sincere kissing. And this is what we end on. So, what do we want you to remember? We want you to remember that Mel and Sincere have trouble. Okay? So, Black people, I will end this on the note of keep your eyes open. Stop allowing people to see the whole chessboard, but you only see what is in front of you. At least be like Ace and see what they're up to and move accordingly. Ace, I see you. This is it. Thanks for hanging. And we have one night off tonight. I will see you on Friday.